thank you for taking the time to speak to us. 2-0 home win again, a clean sheet. You must feel good. All jobs done today.
Yeah, we do, and it was one of those games. I think everybody expects us to win, but you look at where they are in the league, and you look at the form. They've not conceded hardly any goals really. I think they've kept 6 clean sheets or something. So it might look a winnable game on paper or what have you, and I think the crowd probably expect us to win, and we found that difficult at times this season. So yeah, it's really pleasing to get that win and limit them to not much.
It seems quite a professional performance from you guys, which is impressive given it's the third game in a week. There's obviously some tired legs out there. There's a big game midweek that we've just come back from as well and travelled. So you didn't seem to let that stand in your way?
Yeah, I'd probably say that's the right way to sum it up, professional performance. I don't think we're great, but to turn this week into a really good week for us, we knew that we had to get a result today after a solid draw in midweek. So we're just delighted to get that, and it puts us in a good position now. Obviously, we've come through that blip that we had. We've learnt a lot from it. We've learnt so much during that time about each other and about what we need to do consistently. And hopefully those memories can kind of spur us on now, and we keep them in our mind when we do have difficult periods.
It helps when your old mate Matty Pearson keeps cropping up with goals again. He's got a habit of doing that. You guys obviously are quite settled at the back together as well, and you've got Nigel on the other side. It's a nice unit to have with that added goal bonus from Matty as well.
Definitely, and we work a lot on our set plays. We're trying to be as big a threat as we can. We've all got designated jobs. We try to get people into areas that they can score. Yeah, I wish some of the balls would come into my area for me to get my head on. But no, brilliant for Matty. He pops up at really important times, and we've got a lot of competition at the back. We know that. So you have to be on your toes, and you have to be playing well, because there's lots of people that can come in and as equally have a right to start a game.
Individually for you as well, with Hoggy on the bench in the past few weeks, you've been wearing the armband, and naturally we know you as a leader in the squad and in the team, but is that any added pressure for you, or does it help you in any way to know that you're going out there with that on your arm?
Not really. I just try and do what I do anyway, really. Everybody's got their own way of doing it. I've got my own kind of way of doing it, and I just try not to change to how much I be normally. Just try to take it in my stride and take responsibility. And the main thing is that, like I say, we've come through a difficult period. We've learnt a lot in terms of mentality and togetherness, and hopefully that'll galvanise us now going forward.
There seems to be a little bit of momentum as well, because that belief's building, because there's perhaps a bit more trust coming from the terraces as well when we have tougher moments. That seems to translate into how you guys are playing on the field. There's less panicky moments. There's moments where you're just assured, even when the other team are on the front foot.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to get carried away and think that we've cracked it at all. We'll stay very level, because we know and we've seen that if you get comfortable and think that you're okay, then you'll get a shock pretty quickly. So yeah, the gaffer doesn't let us get carried away or anything. He works us really hard every day that we're in, and we're always trying to learn. But hopefully we can build on this. We've put ourselves in a position, but we know that every week we have to be at the levels that we can be at, because if we're not, we've seen what can happen.
There's a little bit of a break from league commitments now. We've got Tamworth away on Friday night, which is a completely different proposition altogether. Is that a nice little distraction? Obviously, the league's as bread and butter, but we're in the first round of the Cup, which we haven't had for a few years, and it's a new experience for a few of the lads. Yeah,
and I mean, the manager's just said in there then that the cameras are there because everyone's waiting for an upset. We don't want to be that team on TV, having that happen to us. So it's up to us this week to get ready for the game properly, and whoever plays, it's about getting us through to the next round. And we've seen when we've had the losses in the league and we went on that little blip, we won a game in the Bristol Street Motors, and it kind of just, yeah, people might look at it at the opposition that you're playing, but it just kind of helps you get back on track and build that momentum. So it's important that we try and keep that winning feeling, even in a different competition.
Fingers crossed that's the case, Tom. Thank you very much for